active part and or enables another person to do something. किसी और इंसान को motivate किया या ensure that someone else did something or make something happen. So some more examples of causative verbs, we'll come across that. Okay, just give me a minute. As I see some names on the chat, our pro learners. If you can see the link, just click on that. Some of you are trying to join and got probably disconnected. Please try again. I will connect you all. Okay. Yeah. So basically, the difference, what we understand, the difference from the passive causative form and the active causative form is, when you talk about the active ones, it is done by somebody or something. When you talk about the passive form, it's done to somebody or someone, okay, or something, basically. So in terms of the verbs, it's the subject's arrangement for something to be done or the responsibility to carry out an action for the subject. Okay, we'll look at some more examples here to understand this. Okay, anyone has any questions about this particular page? We'll look at the construction rather. That will be that will answer your questions. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Causative form means.
Read the next slide. Read the next slide. We'll discuss that after that.
Okay, causative form. Have plus object plus V3, past participle. Have something done. Have plus object plus infinitive. Have someone do something. You can sometimes also use get in place of have, but that is more informal. Examples: they had their car repaired. They arranged for someone to repair it. Causative form. Structure. Have plus their car object plus repaired.
Just give me a minute, Soumya. Just give me a minute. My page was stuck. Yeah, you can continue now.
Okay, sir. I had my hair cut yesterday. I went to the hairdresser. Structure. Had plus my hair object plus cut. I got him to speak the truth. Structure. Got plus him object to speak infinitive.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So just going back to the previous slide, anyone who's just joined or missed out, some of our learners just joined, we simply discussed the two sentences, one in active voice and the other in passive form, right? And the third one that we discussed, yeah, we'll just wait for a minute. Some of our learners are still joining.
Sir, I understand that causative verb means who is doing something work. It in वो invisible, मतलब उसे दिखाया नहीं जाएगा.
No, not necessarily. I'll explain that. Just allow others to join. Some of our learners are still joining. So since it's not a very long topic, we'll just wait. Yeah, I think most of you all are in now. Okay, just a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah, I think everyone's in. So yeah. So yes, here we first started with the active voice and the past and the passive form here. The third thing that we spoke about was the causative form. Example given here. So the active and passive, you can just read it. We've discussed it in the past, so that should not be a problem. The causative one here basically means the word comes from to cause something, right? Something to happen or make something happen, right? So here it says Akshay Kumar has had his hairstyle. The example that I shared was, I have had my car repaired. So I did not repair the car myself. Someone else repaired the car for me, right? So made here in this example, something that he made someone to do for him. He did not do it himself is called the causative form. Cause का मतलब किसी चीज को. What is the meaning of cause in Hindi?
कारण.
Cause is that is a different cause. वजह जो आप बोल रहे हो, that is a different thing.
No, sir.
Karya.
Means
Karya, yeah, basically something that happens, right?
किसी दूसरे से कुछ काम करवाना.
Exactly, yes. Cause, karan, wajah, that is a different thing that we are talking about in terms of reason. Okay, and that is not the thing. Here I was talking about a person that gives rise to an action, makes something happen, basically. To make something happen, that is the thing which we use cause, right? So kuch karya karna, to take action, jise kehte hain, that is called cause. So here in this case, he said he did not do it himself for him, but he made someone to do it for him. That's why it's called causative form. So causative forms, verbs are used to show that a person causes one, makes or enables another person, to do something or make something happen. This is the basic explanation. The second slide spoke about the detailed explanation in terms of the structure. Okay. So when we look at the structure here, it says first and foremost, what are causative forms? The verbs largely are make, get, have, help, let. Okay, these are the most common causative forms in English. Okay, I'll just type it here. Yeah. So the verbs make, get, help, let, the most common causative verbs in English. The reason they are called causative verbs is because they cause something else to happen, right? So the causative verbs can include something like, when you allow someone, when you force someone, require, persuade, when you enable something, like the example that was mentioned in the previous slide as well. When you enable something, someone get to do something, that's when you call it the causative form. So here, when we look at the grammatical structure here, it says have plus the object plus the past participle, that's the third form of the verb. Have something, have something done. Have object infinitive, have someone do something. So both are two different things here. One is to have something done, like the example that I mentioned about getting the car repaired, the example, and have object and the infinitive, have someone to do something. So look at the example here. You can sometimes also use get in place of have, exactly what I mentioned, that we the common ones are to get, make, have, help, let. These are the most common ones. So examples here, let's look at the examples. Soumya, can you read the examples again? Soumya, can you read the examples again? You're on mute at the moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I can't visible.
Can't see now.
Sorry, I can't see, sir. Sir, in English, causative form जो मैंने पढ़ा था.
उसके examples पढ़िए जो sentences दिए हैं यहाँ पर.
अच्छा. Okay. They had their car repaired. They arranged for someone to repair it. Causative form. Structure have plus their car object plus repaired. I had my hair cut yesterday. I went to the hairdresser's. Structure had plus my hair object plus cut. I got him to speak the truth. Structure got plus him object to speak infinitive.
Okay, thank you. So the three examples given in terms of the three forms given here. So the first one says they had their car repaired. So obviously the fact is that they arranged someone to repair it. They have not repaired it themselves, right? So what have they, in essence, what have they done? They have caused, the cost. Basically, they've caused someone, they've arranged someone to repair the car for them. So here the form is have, the first one, have plus what is the object? The car is the object, right? So their car, and the past participle of the verb repair is repaired. So the third form, have their car repaired. They had their car repaired. Okay. I had my hair cut yesterday. Basically means what logically? You went to the hairdresser to get the haircut done, right? That's what it means. So had plus what is the object here in the sentence? It's the hair that is, hair is the object. And what did you ensure? You ensure that your hair is cut. So cut obviously is the verb here in this case. The third one is the one that refers to the infinitive form, where it says, I got him to speak the truth. This is a very, this is a common statement. Like हमने किसी को encourage किया या किसी को मजबूर कर दिया कि they ensure that they speak the truth. मतलब someone was not telling the truth, right? Someone was lying about it. Someone was hiding something, probably because the person feared something to happen, right? Someone was probably scared of some consequences that might happen. So what I basically did in essence was I got them to speak the truth. मतलब मैंने उनको encourage किया और प्रोत्साहन दिया, या probably, you know, I ensured that I created circumstances where the person was able to tell the truth, speak the truth. So structure here got him to do what? To speak the truth. Similarly, you can make sentences like, you know, I got him to buy the tickets, for example. Okay, buy the tickets, common thing. I got him to get a cup of coffee, for example. Okay, मतलब हमने किसी को कहा, या we ensured that someone else, you know, he or she gets the cup of coffee for me, or I got him to buy the tickets. Basically means what? He bought the tickets. But why would you make a statement like this? What is the difference between saying, let's say if I ask you a question, what is the difference between the two statements? I got him to buy the tickets and he bought the tickets. Bought the tickets for me, let's say. What is the difference between the two sentences?
सर टिकट लेके आया और मैंने उसको टिकट लाने के लिए कहा.
फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में सर ऑर्डर था, या उसको ये
Sir, first sentence is causative and second sentence is active.
Very good. So basically, what is the difference in terms of the meaning of the two sentences? Yeah, both of you were right. You know, someone said कि या तो force किया या तो ऐसे circumstance create किए कि I got him to buy the ticket. So basically, here I am talking about the fact that it was me who took the initiative to get him to buy the tickets. So I got him. Like for example, let's say there are a group of 5 people, okay, 5 friends, okay, and 5 friends, and they all want one person to, you know, buy the tickets because that person probably has the money, okay, or they want a treat. Basically, they want him to treat them. So I am stating in the group of 5 people, among a group of 5, okay, that I was the person who got him to buy the tickets. And the second statement says that he bought the tickets for me or for us, basically means that it was he who took the initiative to buy the tickets. So that's the difference here. So that's why the causative form is important, because what it does is, what do we understand? Why is this form important?
सर फर्स्ट पॉजिटिव फॉर्म में जो कराता है उसका इम्पोर्टेंस है, जो करता है उसका इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है.
Oh, yeah, very good. Anyone else wants to share something? Why is it important? Yeah, good. That's correct. That's correct. That's a correct way of looking at it. Basically, it's to emphasize on the fact that it was you who got something, you know, you ensured that something happens. It is not the other way around where something just happened or someone did something. It was you who took the initiative, or it is you who ensured that something happened. So that's why so who's the person who causes something to happen? You are the person who ensured, who caused something to happen, basically. Okay. So what I mean by that is, I am the person who caused it to happen. In essence, this basically means I am the person who caused it to happen. मैं वह व्यक्ति हूं जिसने इसे या उस चीज को होने दिया. So you are the person who is in the limelight at the moment, who is the person who is being, you know, who is being emphasized on. So that's why. Okay. So that's why they had their car repaired. Okay. I had my hair cut yesterday. I got him to speak the truth. I was the person who encouraged him to speak the truth. So this is how we use the causative form. If there's anything else, I will definitely share.
Yes, ma'am, sir.
Yes.
Sir, my question is, I got him to speak the truth. Means मैंने उसको कन्विंस करके सच बोलने के लिए बोला, ऐसा क्या?
It depends. I got him to speak the truth means can be multiple things. It can mean that I encouraged him to speak the truth. It can also mean that you forced someone to speak the truth.
Okay.
Someone was lying, but you probably had, you told them that if they don't tell the truth, they don't speak the truth, you will probably reveal their secrets, for example. So the person had to speak the truth. So either it can be you encourage someone to speak the truth, or it can also mean that you manipulated someone, or it can also mean that you threatened someone to speak the truth.
Okay.
Sir,
It can be
Thank
anything.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Sir, he got them to speak the truth. It is right. Causative
Yeah, that's
verb.
fine. That's fine. He got them to speak the truth. It's fine. It's correct. एक से ज्यादा लोग हैं ना, so he got them to speak the truth. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was just looking at something else. Just give me a minute. Okay, I will discuss the other forms later. That's fine. Okay, Soma, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please read the next slide.
Causative is also used when someone does something to us. This typically refers to an unpleasant experience. One, Ram had his money stolen. Two, Mayank had his phone stolen last night.
Very good. So yes, this is one of the things that I wanted to speak about here. So like, you can also say Ram's money was stolen, right? Ram's money was stolen, Ram's wallet was stolen. Okay, you can say that. Mayank has his phone stolen last night. You can also say Mayank's phone was stolen last night. So it means the same here in this case. Basically, also used when someone does something to us, typically in an unpleasant experience. Ram had his money stolen. Mayank had his phone stolen last night. This is basically just another way of saying what I just mentioned. Ram's money was stolen, but probably this kind of statement is more suitable when you are forced to be in a particular situation, or you went in a situation where you went through an unpleasant experience. Probably you could have avoided it, or probably it's something that something just happened to you, right? So these sentences are also grammatically correct. There's nothing wrong in that. You can use it in this particular way as well, where something kind of happens to someone in an unpleasant situation. The reason to probably use this kind of a statement is, you are just stating the fact that Ram was so unfortunate that he had his money stolen, and Mayank was in an unfortunate situation that he had his phone stolen last night. You're just kind of emphasizing on, you kind of probably stating that you feel sorry for the person because they were, in that particular situation. You can use this sentence in this particular way. Okay. All right. Manju, please read the next slide.
Yes, sir. शीला ने अपनी शादी के लिए नई ड्रेस बनवाई. Sheila had made a new dress for the wedding. Sheila had made a new dress. शीला ने नई ड्रेस बनवाई. खुद बनाई. But we are saying शीला ने नई ड्रेस बनवाई किसी और से. Sheila had a new dress made for the wedding.
Thank you. Just give me a minute, guys. Some of our learners are still joining. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. That's fine. Yeah. Some of our learners have just joined. I will quickly do I'll do a quick recap. Okay. So we started with the active and the passive voice, the active and the passive voice sentences. The examples are given here. You can just read it. And then we move to the causative form, which is the topic that we are discussing today. So causative form is basically nothing but is the verbs are used to show that a person causes, makes, or enables another person to do something. The example given here is he has had his hair styled. Basically, that means that he did not do it himself. He ensured that someone else does it for him, or he made someone to do it for him, basically. The other examples given here are the forms here, the structure. So the other thing that I mentioned about the causative forms was that when we talk about the causative form, it comes from the word to cause something, to do something, to cause something to happen, right? So when we talk about verbs like make, get, help, have, let, okay? So I let him complete the work, for example, or I have had my car repaired, for examples, okay? So the structure here is have plus the object plus the third form of the verb, that is the past participle. The sentence is they had their car repaired. They arranged for someone to repair the car, right? So causative form, have, their car is the object, and repaired is the third form of the verb. Similarly, I had my hair cut yesterday, means I went to the hairdresser to get the hair cut. Okay, so had, the object is hair here, and cut, obviously, the verb. I got him to speak the truth is the construction here is in terms of, the structure is in terms of have the object and the infinitive, have someone to do something, okay? Have someone to do something. Here in this case, I got him to speak the truth. Maybe you force someone to speak the truth. Maybe you threaten someone. Maybe you bribe someone. Maybe maybe you compel someone to speak the truth, or maybe you encourage someone to speak the truth. But it was not he or she who it was not he who came and upfront spoke the truth, but it was you who got him to speak the truth. Some of the examples that I shared is I got my car repaired, or the other example, I got him to buy the tickets for us. Basically, it was not he who bought the tickets, it was I who compelled him to buy the tickets for us. Okay. So fourth slide, we simply, yeah.
So I have the doubt on second slide, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the last sentence, I got him to speak the truth. So the formula is have plus object plus infinitives. But in the last sentence, have is not there, sir.
Got
Means
hai na? Got.
Got.
Yeah, that's the verb.
So no need of have.
No, how can I have got him to speak the truth? Doesn't make sense. I got him to speak the truth. Here we're talking in terms of something that happened. So I got him is as good as using have. So have ki jagah pe got likha hai yahan par. I got him.
So sir, if we are using V3 form, then we must use have. Have plus object plus V3. And when we use infinitives, no need to use have. Means instead of using have, we use third
No,
form.
it's not. No, it doesn't work like that. No, that's a wrong way to put it across. I can also say I had, they got their car repaired. There's nothing wrong with that, right? They had their car repaired or they got their car repaired. Means the same. So got and have basically means the same here in this case. To do something, right? We are talking about the action word here. So have and got means the same.
Sir, if the formula is have, then why they use had? They had their car repaired.
That's used in terms of the tense. Past में किया. So repaired कर दिया ना already. Repaired का मतलब क्या है? Past participle है ना. So already कर दिया होगा ना.
Okay, sir. And
Already
when we
कर
use
दिया होगा.
have, it is present perfect.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So this is already done. That's why they used it in the past tense. But have and got, it's not in terms of the form of the verb or because the infinitive changes, the past participle changes. No, don't get confused with that. That's not the right way of putting across. The formula is given as a basic structure. But obviously, it depends on the tense that you are using, right? It depends on the tense that you're using, right? It does not necessarily have, it's not about the formula, it's about how you use the tense and what is, whether the action happened in the past, in the present, or it's going to happen in the future. Then accordingly, you decide which is the verb that you need to use, whether you need to use got, whether you need to use have, whether you need to use let, whether you need to use get, whether you need to use help, whatever it is, the verb can be determined in terms of the time the action happened. Got it?
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, we use here they had their car repaired. If we use in a present tense, they have their car repair, then we will use repaired.
You cannot use it repaired, right? Repaired, your sentence doesn't make sense, right? In terms of the past tense.
जो मेरा मतलब है सर, वो ये है कि हमें इसे मतलब पास्ट टेंस में ही शो करना है जब ये हमें जरूरत लगे, ऐसा क्या?
I'm not able to understand. So you are asking in terms of this sentence being in the past tense, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Sir. And you are asking, what if I were to make a sentence, they have their car repaired?
Yes, sir.
Now that's fine. You can use it. There's nothing wrong in that case. There's nothing wrong. The sentence is given in the past, right? So they have their car repaired. So उन्होंने अपनी कार की मरम्मत कराई है.
Yes, ये तो
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. It's just that the sentence is given in the past, right? So that's why they've used. So they've used the. I mean, the example is quoted in the past, so that's why it's fine. If you want to use the example with the same form in the present context as well, that's also fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Shivani, you asked the question. You okay with the last sentence? Got him, and you understood what was the difference? I don't know who asked the first question.
Yeah, I didn't ask. Yeah.
No, I think someone else asked the question about
I asked that
Swati,
question.
okay, yeah, you got it?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, the context basically determines, the tense determines what form you use, right? So nothing wrong. You use the present tense, you use the past tense. As long as your sentence is grammatically correct, it's perfectly fine, right? Okay, let's continue. Soma, I think you just read, right? Okay. Karthik,
Yes.
go ahead. Karthik, go ahead, read the next slide.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. शीला ने अपनी शादी के लिए नई ड्रेस बनवाई. Sheila had made a new dress for the wedding.
Yeah, just a minute, Karthik. I'm sorry, I realized the question that was asked in terms of the the present perfect tense, the sentence, I think I mistakenly said they had their car repaired. Sentence should be they have had their car repaired. Okay, Manju, I think you asked that question. So if I want to use it in the present context, I should use they have had their car repaired in terms of the present perfect tense. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I mistakenly said they had their car repaired. But yeah, so if the question was in terms of the perfect tense, yes, they have had their car repaired should be the correct sentence. Okay, yeah, just realized. Yeah, go ahead, Karthik. You can continue.
शीला ने अपनी शादी के लिए नई ड्रेस बनवाई. Sheila had made a new dress for the wedding. Sheila had made a new dress. शीला ने नई ड्रेस बनाई. खुद बनाई. But we are saying शीला ने नई ड्रेस बनवाई किसी और से. Sheila had a new dress made for the wedding.
Yeah, so here had made. So what are the differences between some of the sentences given here? Yeah, says had a new dress made for. It's the same thing basically. So what it basically means here is Sheila had made a new dress for the wedding means what? She made it herself, right? Khud ne banai. When I say Sheila had made a new dress for the wedding means that she herself made it. But we are saying Sheila ne nayi dress banwai. In the example given here in the first sentence given in Hindi. So the correct form will be Sheila had a new dress made for the wedding. Okay. So the difference basically is one, you are doing it, you are making the dress, and the second sentence talks about you getting the dress made for the wedding. That's the basic difference. So the sentence in Hindi is Sheila ne apni shadi ke liye nayi dress banwai. That cannot be translated as she made the dress. It has to be she got the dress to be made. So basically means she had a new dress made for the wedding. She did not make it herself. She got it done from someone else. Understood? Clear this part? Anyone has a question? That's the basic translation. The meaning of the sentence given in Hindi is that Sheila did not do it herself. She got it done from someone else. Okay.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sheila had a new dress made for the wedding. Sheila means Sheila ने dress के लिए pay किया. That's why we
नहीं.
use the had.
No. शीला ने नई ड्रेस बनाई, खुद बनाई. If I say I had made pasta, for example, I had made cookies, means what? It does not mean that I got someone else to do it. I cooked it, I baked it, right? When I say I got the things made, means that I asked someone or I compelled someone to do it for me. So that's the difference. So हिंदी में जो सेंटेंस दिया है, शीला ने अपनी शादी के लिए नई ड्रेस बनवाई. बनवाई कब कहते हैं हम? मैंने नई ड्रेस बनवाई है, मींस आपने खुद ने नहीं बनाई है, आपने बनवाई है कहीं किसी और से. That's what it means, right? Yeah. So in essence, logically, what it means is that you caused something, or you ensured that something, you enabled someone to do something for you, which is what in this case is to make the wedding dress. Okay. So you hired someone and you compelled them, or you paid them to do something for you, which is make the dress for you. Okay, that's what it means. So that's why it's called causative, because you're causing it to happen.
Yes, sir. I read some in the books, and where there is use have first form of verb, the third form of verb had. It means there is pay for that. That's why I inquire about the.
No, that's fine. So you're right. The perfect tenses में तो हम the past participle of have is had. So I can say I have had lunch. I have had lunch. It's fine, right? I had lunch is in the past, but in the present tense, I have had lunch, the present perfect tense.
No, sir. Especially when the causative verb comes in the sentence, then have stands for paid something, not for convincing something. I read some.
You need to give me an example. I don't know. If you have a sentence, I can tell you.
I will. Tomorrow I will consult you.
No problem. That's fine. So I probably didn't understand what you mean, but yeah, if you have a sentence, let me know. We can figure it out.
I think she got confused.
So have in terms of paying, I don't know. So
no, sir, it's not correct.
Can I, sir?
Yeah.
So if I say I made a I had made a I had made पुलाव.
Yeah.
मैंने पुलाव बनाया. अगर मुझे बोलना है मैंने पुलाव बनवाया, so how the sentence will be, sir?
You tell me, looking at this example.
So yeah, I tried to frame but I couldn't.
Anyone?
मैंने पुलाव बनवाया, मतलब किसी से
make
मैंने पुलाव
use
बनवाया.
करेंगे यहाँ पे sir. We will use make, sir. I make the pulao.
Either we can use past perfect or past simple past. I made biryani. I made someone.
बनवाए made past.
Guys, the example that is given here is you made something and you got someone else to make it for you. Right? That's the example, right? So tell me, looking at this example given here, Sheila had made a dress for the wedding. She did it herself, had a new dress made.
Had made.
Please take this sentence.
Sheila had made
पुलाव. Can you translate this sentence? मैंने पुलाव बनवाया.
So you can just say I got a pulao made.
I got a pulao made.
Or I had
someone make.
Sir, I have made pulao, ma'am. Sir.
That is different. That is when she's like, don't get confused. She's asking a simple question where she did it something, she made something, and she got someone else to do it for her. That's what she's asking. Okay, so look at this example here given here. Okay, here in this case. So I can say I had, what is the example given here? You can just say I had the pulao made by someone. Here. Got it?
So pardon, I
So you-
have
Yeah,
had
so
the
look at the
pulao.
example, the first one. They had the car repaired.
I had the pulao made. Sir, sentence, how the sentence will be, sir? I had the pulao made by someone.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So if you want to say that you made it, then you would say I made the pulao. I had the pulao made basically means that someone else did it for you. Got it? Make ka last
Yes.
form kya hai? Made, right? So I'm just sharing the form here. Pulao is the object here in this case. So I had the pulao made basically means someone else made it for you. Your maid made it for you probably, or the chef made it for you, or someone else made it for you.
So there is need of article there. I had made pulao. I had made a pulao.
No, I had the pulao made basically. You need to use because you're talking about a specific food item, right? So the definite article is needed. The definite article is
No,
needed.
sir. I'm talking about the previous sentence, sir. I had made pulao. The first one, Sheila ne
That's
nayi
fine.
dress banayi.
No,
I had made pulao.
No, there you don't need it. There you don't
Yeah,
need
and the second sentence, I had the pulao made by someone.
it. Yeah, that's fine. You need the article in that case because you're talking about that specific pulao. Here in the first sentence, you're making a general statement. So that's fine. You can avoid the article in that case. It's okay. Okay. I made a pulao is fine. I made a pulao or biryani, whatever it is. That is fine. Yeah, that is fine because you're not talking about what type of it is. So that's why you can use a as an indefinite article in that case, if that's your question. You got it? I made a biryani or I made a pulao or I made some cookies. You can use the article in that case as a indefinite article. You can use a in that case. That's fine. Okay.
Sir, but actually, before food items, we cannot use articles.
No, not necessary. It can be anything, right? I'm not talking about a specific thing. I can just say I made a biryani, one. So a means one here in this case. I made a, as in, in terms of the fact that I made one, referring to something for the first time in the text. So you can use it. You can use a in this case.
Normally, we say I made biryani.
Yeah, you're right. In terms of food articles, you don't use it. I agree. But even if you use it with the article, it's not grammatically incorrect. But yes, as a grammatical rule, I mean, as a general, as a general thing where we talk about articles, for food items, unless and until you're talking about specifically in a particular specific context, you don't use it. So that's the first thing I mentioned. Without the article is fine. You don't need it. If there is a specific thing that you made, then you can use the as a definite article. If it is a general statement, you can use the article. That's fine. But yeah, with the food items, you can avoid it. It's grammatically correct to say that. So that's fine. You got it? Swati, who asked the question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, food items is right. Generally, we don't use because it's, it's understood what food item you're referring to in the context. But if you look at it in terms of grammar, the sentence is not grammatically incorrect. Certain contexts, you can use it. Okay, let's continue.
And sir, if we don't want to tell someone that this pulao is made by someone, then we can simply say that I had the pulao made.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's continue. Meera, go ahead, read the next slide.
यस सर मैं अपनी घड़ी कहाँ ठीक करवा सकता हूँ वेयर कैन आई हैव फिक्स्ड माई वॉच आई हैव फिक्स्ड माई वॉच मैंने अपनी घड़ी ठीक कर ली पर यहाँ हम किसी और से घड़ी ठीक करवाने की बात कर रहे हैं वेयर कैन आई हैव माई वॉच फिक्स्ड
Where can I have my watch fixed? Where can I have fixed my watch? So here it says मैंने अपनी घड़ी कहाँ ठीक करवा और से मैं अपनी घड़ी कहाँ ठीक करवा सकता हूँ. So the first one is obviously a question here. It says where can I have. So no, where can I have my watch fixed? Yeah, that is actually the correct one. The first one is just given as an example, to differentiate between the two sentences. Okay. So the first sentence, what is the meaning of the sentence? Where can I have fixed my watch?
इसमें अपनी घड़ी कहाँ फिक्स्ड करवा सकता हूँ? Where can I have करवा सकता हूँ?
Fix means repair, sir.
Fix is
Repair
repair. I
means-
agree. No, but I'm asking about the first one. Where can I have fixed my watch? इसका मतलब क्या है?
मैं अपनी घड़ी कहाँ ठीक
कहाँ
करवा
ठीक
सकता
No,
करवाऊँ?
हूँ?
no, guys. Look at the
करवाऊँ
sentence.
Means where is the shop?
सर इसका
Watch repair
मतलब
shop.
है क्या मैं अपनी घड़ी अपने आप ठीक कर सकता हूँ?
सर the
Here,
sentence is given above. मैं अपनी घड़ी कहाँ ठीक करवा सकता हूँ?
that sentence is related to the second one. Where can I have my watch fixed? Basically, where can I have my watch repaired? That's what, or fixed. That's what it means. I am asking about
सर
the first
मैंने
sentence.
अपनी
Guys.
घड़ी
Where can
कहाँ
I
फिक्स
have
करवाई?
fixed my watch?
सर
Exactly.
मैंने
He's
अपनी
right.
घड़ी कहाँ फिक्स करवाई?
Basically, it means that I have already fixed my watch. Where can I have fixed my watch? Basically means that मैंने अपनी घड़ी ठीक कर ली है already. Probably the speaker is trying to remember, okay, where did I get it fixed? Understand the meaning of the first one, guys. The sentence is already stating where can I have fixed my watch. मतलब मैंने अपनी घड़ी ठीक करवा ली है already. कहाँ करवाई होगी उसके बारे में मैं सोच रहा हूँ, लेकिन मैं कहाँ करवा सकता हूँ ये अगर आपको पूछना है तो then obviously you'll ask where can I have my watch fixed. That's the difference between the two sentences.
So I think both are same because just changing the object and verb part.
No, where can I have fixed my watch? That's
The
not the
second
same
one-
as saying where can I have
Sir,
my
when
watch fixed.
I speak this two sentence, then that time our intonation is different. Where is emphasis? I think.
This is not about the emphasis. This is about yeah.
मतलब फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में हम दूसरे से मतलब एक तरह से रीडल गेम खेलते हैं तो क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं ना, उस टाइप का है। और सेकंड गेम में तो सेकंड में तो हम पूछ रहे हैं कि हम कहाँ ठीक करवा सकते हैं।
Give me a minute. I'll clarify the first one for you. Okay. The sentence is where can I have fixed my watch? Okay. इसका मतलब क्या है? मैं अपनी घड़ी कहाँ ठीक कर सकता हूँ? It says that in Hindi, but what I also where can I have? Okay. Where? Okay. Let's say if I say
करवा सकता हूँ सर।
this
How can
sentence.
how can the meaning change when we interchange the words?
Give me a minute. The sentence should have been where could I have fixed my watch? If this was the sentence, then probably it means that कहाँ मैंने करवाई थी घड़ी ठीक. Okay, but forget the first one. It's just given as a reference. The question मैं अपनी घड़ी कहाँ ठीक करवा सकता हूँ, the best way of asking that question is where can I have my watch fixed? That is the meaning. Forget the first one. It's just given as a reference. I have fixed my watch. मैंने अपनी घड़ी ठीक कर ली है. पर यहाँ हम किसी और से घड़ी ठीक करवाने की बात कर रहे हैं. Where can I have my watch? Where can I have fixed my watch? किसी और के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. Where
Yes,
can
correct, sir.
One second, Manju. Give me a minute. I'm explaining something. Give me a minute. The second sentence is direct reference to the first one. मैं अपनी घड़ी कहाँ ठीक करवा सकता हूँ. Basically, you are asking someone where can I have my watch fixed. That is the meaning here. So the second one is related to the question asked in Hindi, the top of the slide. Basically, that's what it means. Okay. Don't get confused with the first one. It's just given for reference. Ignore that. It's fine. There are better ways of asking that same question. Where can I get my watch fixed is the best way of asking. If you want to know where can you get the watch repaired or fixed, that's it. Okay. So stick to the basics. That the first one is just given for reference to put a different point of view in terms of the question there. Okay. It's not about who did what. It's basically about you wanting to get your watch fixed. That's it. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Otherwise, we'll not be able to complete the exercise. Okay. All right. Chandan, can you hear me? Chandan, go ahead. Answer the first slide here. Krishna, can you hear me? Yes, Krishna, go ahead.
Akshay Kumar was born in 1967 and was given the name Raju Bhatia by
Parents, yeah, absolutely. He did not take the name. He was given the name by his parents. Okay. All right. Chandan, can you hear me now? Yeah, go ahead. Read the next one. Page 7.
Mira has had her hair
Straightened.
straightened.
Straightened. Straightened. फिर से पढ़िए sentence.
Straightened.
Straightened नहीं है.
Mira has had
Straightened.
her hair straightened.
आराम से पढ़िए. Sentence को आराम से पढ़िए. Mira has had her hair straightened. Read it again.
Mira has had her hair straightened.
Yeah.
Straightened. ये सही है सर?
Straightened. Straight पढ़िए. Read the word straight. Straight.
Straightened.
Straight पढ़िए. Straightened. 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 Okay, yeah. So here the sentence is Mira has had her hair straightened. Means what? That she did not, straighten the hair herself, but she got it straightened. Maybe, curly hair, got it straightened. So that's what it means. So someone else did it for her. She ensured that someone else does it for her. So went to a saloon, went to a parlor maybe, and got the hair straightened. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Aryan, please read the next one.
Straightened.
Now rich and successful, Kangna Ranaut dash for her. Has expensive
Pura
clothes
sentence पढ़िए. Read the entire sentence.
Now rich and successful Kangna Ranaut has expensive clothes made for her.
Clothes, plural hai.
Clothes made for her.
Yeah, has expensive clothes made for her. Okay. All right. Okay. You. Yeah, so someone else makes it. She does not do it herself. Someone else makes it. Abhay, go ahead, read the next one.
Yes, sir. Doctor's appearance has been transferred by plastic surgery.
The actor's appearance has been transformed by plastic surgery. Okay. Basically, we can say the actor has had his appearance transformed by plastic surgery. That is also another way of rephrasing the sentence. You can say that, but here it's given a straightforward manner. The actor's appearance has been transformed. What has been transformed is the actor's appearance. By what? Caused by what? Caused by the plastic surgery. Okay. Deepak, go ahead, read the next one. Deepak, you're on mute. Go ahead, read the next one.
Yes, sir. In 1914, Madhuri Dixit was given an award for her performance.
Was given. Simple. Was given. Yeah, absolutely. There's no need to say has, had, given. She did not give it to someone. Was given. She was given by someone else. Okay. All right. Swati, go ahead. Read the next one.
He dashed while he was away on a holiday. He had his flat
burgled
while he was away on a holiday.
Burglary, basically chori ho jana. Okay. He has had his. So here again, when we talk about unpleasant situations, unpleasant experiences, you can use it in this form. Otherwise, you can use it in a direct form as well, stating that his house was burgled when he was on a holiday, or he has had his flat burgled when he was away on a holiday. This basically is kind of to show sympathy towards the person who went through an unpleasant experience. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, Reena, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Reena, go ahead. Read the next slide.
Yes, sir. I will have my lawyer look into it.
Very good. I'll have my lawyer look into it. What is the meaning of the sentence?
I will have my lawyer look into it. मतलब अपने वकील से इसको दिखवाऊंगा, मतलब इसको इसे समझूंगा, मतलब गौर करवाऊंगा.
Exactly. Very true. Yeah, that's correct. So I'll have my lawyer look into this. This is basically something. Let's say you've given, you were served a notice, or you were served, a particular contract paper, and you are not sure, you're not very familiar with the legal terms. You're telling the person that I'll have my lawyer look into it. So basically, look into it, matlab, to ensure that the lawyer goes through everything and सलाह मशवरा करना जैसे. So basically, I will ensure that my lawyer looks at it, goes, thoroughly goes through it, thoroughly understands the documents, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so yes, you are right. So because I'm not able to understand it, I am not very, I'm not well versed with the laws. I'll ensure that my lawyer looks into it. Okay. Meera, go ahead, read the next one.
Yes, sir. You should it fixed a long time ago. You have
You
it
should?
fixed. You should have it fixed.
No.
Had
No.
you have had it fixed a long time ago.
You're reading something wrong. Read it again.
You should have had it fixed a long time ago.
Yeah. So this is a very good example where if I want to ask the person here, you should have fixed it long time ago. What is the difference between this sentence and the one given here?
Yes, sir.
When I say you should have fixed it long time ago, a long time ago, and when I say you should have had it fixed long time ago, what is the difference between the two sentences?
आपने इसे पहले ही
करवा लिया था
दुरुस्त करवाना चाहिए था, और सेकंड आपने इसको पहले ही मतलब फिक्स करवाना चाहिए था.
Basically, when I say you should have fixed it a long time ago, मतलब खुद ही तुमने इस चीज को फिक्स कर देना चाहिए था बहुत टाइम पहले. और मैं अगर कहता हूं you should have had it fixed, मतलब किसी और से इसको फिक्स करवा देना चाहिए था बहुत टाइम पहले. You understand the difference? That's why I call it cause, because you should have ensured that someone else did it for you a long time ago. And when I say you should have fixed it a long time ago, means you yourself should have done it a long time ago. So that's the difference. Okay, it's like for example, it's like the cooking example that you use. So you should have cooked the meal a long time ago. Okay, you should have cooked the meal a long time ago, and you should have had the meal cooked a long time ago. That's the difference. Okay. had the meal cooked a long time ago. Okay. So you should have cooked the meal a long time ago, and you should have had the meal cooked a long time ago. पहला खुद बना देना चाहिए था, दूसरे में बनवा लेना चाहिए था. Okay. That's the difference. All right. Manju, read the next one.
Yes, sir. They could not. They could not. They could not.
They couldn't.
They could not. They couldn't get any. Second one, sir. They couldn't get anyone to fix their burst pipes.
Yeah, burst pipe, basically pipes that have been burst. Okay.
जो फट जाती हैं pipes.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah. So something that breaks suddenly or bursts. So they couldn't get anyone to fix their. If I say they couldn't fix their burst pipes, basically means वो खुद नहीं कर पाए. But here they didn't find anyone else to fix it for them. Basically. Okay. So that's the difference. This is the difference when we can use it the other way around. They couldn't find anyone to fix their pipes. This is what the sentence means, and they couldn't fix it themselves. The difference is they couldn't do it themselves. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Soma, go ahead. Read the next slide.
I had my car. Serviced yesterday.
Good evening, everyone. Pro learners quickly join the Zoom meeting.
Good evening, ma'am.
So I am now sharing the screen so that you will know what is your topic for today. No. So your today's topic is paperbacks versus ebooks. Paperbacks versus ebooks. Now, as you all know, what are ebooks? Ebooks are when you can read online with any book, and paperbacks are the paper books. Okay. So just take 1 or 2 minutes to just wrap up all the ideas that you can and rack your brain. We'll start in a minute. If you guys have any questions related to the topic, feel free to ask. Paperbacks versus ebooks. And what you need to tell, you just need to share your opinion. Which one do you think is better?
Good
So
evening, ma'am.
exactly what is the exactly meaning of the paperbacks? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Ma'am, I have to choose only one topic, ma'am. If I will choose the paperbacks, yeah, otherwise ebook.
Isha, you need to just draw a comparison between both the things, because there is written verses. So you will just say that which one is better. Just draw the comparison. What is the difference between both the things, paperbacks and ebooks? And yeah, you can say that I believe paperbacks are better than ebooks, or ebooks are better than
Can
paperbacks.
I speak, ma'am?
Yes, Abhay, you can go ahead.
After Abhay, I will.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Ma'am,
evening.
paperbacks versus e-books. Ma'am, these days is the environment problem. Always e-book is the good or environment also, and uh, e-book, I if we use e-book, then less wastage the paper, and if I don't waste the paper, so of course help to improve the environment. So all of you uh, attention, give attention to use ebook. And ma'am, in our office and government also focus on ebook and wastage of paper. Our office also instructed don't waste more paper. So you use ebook. So ma'am, good for ma'am environmental also. Ebook is the good ma'am, and don't waste the paper. I am support to don't waste the paper. Thank you, ma'am.
Very good, Abhay. So Abhay's point was that ebooks are better than paperbacks, because as he clearly mentioned that they are environment friendly, right? So very well done. So just like that, you need to draw a difference between both, and you just can say that which one do you prefer more and for what reason.
So hi, what is the exact meaning of paperback?
Thank you, ma'am.
Paperbacks is paper books.
Okay.
Okay. तो मैं e-books को compare paper books से कर रही हूँ ना. E-backs बोलते हैं उनको, वैसे e-books भी आप बोल सकते हैं. So who's next? I believe Isha.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, after Isha, Meera, ma'am.
Okay, okay, Meera.
Thank you, ma'am.
From my point of view,
Isha, please speak a bit louder. Come closer to your mic.
From my point of view, e-backs, ma'am.
Yes, e-backs.
From my point of view, e-backs is better than the paperbacks.
Backs word plural hai.
E-backs are better than paperbacks because it
bags.
helps.
Arey?
Packs, ma'am. Sorry.
Isha, where are you?
Paperbacks are not better than e-books from my point of view.
Yes.
I have learned so many good things from ebooks because it helps to me save my time, especially it's very hard to nowadays to save your time, And like while cooking, while handling business, I can learn from ebook, because I can keep my ebooks on audio mode, and I keep learning while listening. So for me, it also helps helps to save the environment, because it's while we do not creating pollutions. Like whenever paper industry set up their plant, they uses lot of woods, so day by day deforestation is increasing. So it's better to use an e-book from my point of view. And paper industry as using a lot of natural resource, which without in future, without natural resource, our life is become very meaningless. So it's better indirectly nowadays people says don't use ebooks, but I prefer to use ebooks, because it has negative impact also, because after using 1 and 2 hours my eyes started my eyes are started get swollen, so it has bad impact. I also realized that, but it's better than the paperbacks, ma'am. Nowadays, because of ebooks, we are suffering from lot of disease, like our vision is losing day by day. So sometimes also I prefer to go for a paperbacks, but it's better than ebook is better than paperbacks, ma'am.
Very well done.
And ma'am,
Isha, it's a helpful to me. For me नहीं होगा, to me नहीं होगा, for me होगा.
Ma'am, one point or ma'am.
Yes.
It save our money also, because
it saves.
whenever we buy the book, we spend lot of money, and we our book shelf is full of books. So we can also minimize. We also helps the environment indirectly while using the ebook, and it save our money also. That's it, ma'am.
Yes. Isha, please, pronunciation of environment is environment. Okay, you always use wrong pronunciation. Okay, so print books, if I talk about paperbacks, जिनको हम print books भी बोलते हैं, no, have this feel of a book that many readers love, right? You can hold it, turn the pages, and feel the ebooks come with font size, style, flexibility, and e-readers can store thousands of books on a single device, right? So
yes, ma'am. It also
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am, e-book I can carry easily, ma'am. Instead of paperbacks. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, okay. Who's next?
Meera,
Can
ma'am.
I?
Yes, ma'am.
May I?
Meera, you can.
E-books is
E-books are, guys,
sorry,
e-books है, plural है word. Please, इसका use नहीं होगा, यहाँ पे are का use होगा. जो आपका topic है, आप print books को e-books से compare कर रहे हैं. तो books है, paperbacks versus e-books. Please go ahead.
E-books are more important than paper books paperbacks for me, because e-books save our environment, and it is also easy to carry on, and we can store lot of things in e-books, and it even our data also we can store. And but here is some minus point of it. It affect our health, like it at first it affect our eyes, and it harm our body also, because we did work, we do work on a seat, we continue. And but paperbacks are less important for me because we have to waste lot of money on it, and it occupy space, and uh, it may be lost, ma'am, if we put our paper somewhere, and we sometimes we forget that where we put our papers. So I think paper books are very important for me, ma'am.
Yes, very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can I?
Yes, Bhupinder.
So, in my view, in my view, both are good on respective place. But nowadays, we are adopting the e-books because of saving the money. We are saving the money. Uh, we can uh, collect the lots of notes in on single device. But if I always prefer, if I uh, it means always prefer uh, always prefer when I want to read out. Always prefer paper books rather than e-books. That's all.
Yes, it's a valid point, Bhupinder. Good. Bhupinder, work on your grammar a bit.
It's just one. So because of I always prefer. I believe all students and prefer paper books because of we uh, uh, underline the specific words and grammar, but rather than e books. E-books are also harmful our eyes.
Yes,
So
that
that's
is
all about.
actually very true.
Ma'am, there is a cute baby with you.
Ma'am, who is she?
She's my sister's
So her,
son.
Can you show her face, ma'am?
Ma'am, I wanna see.
Yeah, he's my sister's son.
Please show her face.
So,
Ma'am, laughing. Hey, who are you?
Hi, Sweetu.
Oh my
he's
God.
just 15 months old. He doesn't talk. Yeah.
Wanna see me?
Ma'am, she's so cute.
रहने दो ये भी डर जाएगा.
No, it will not. Let me.
She's very
Okay,
cute.
guys, so let's continue the session.
Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. May I mention some points here?
You are saying something about me.
Yes, Bhupinder, I was giving you the feedback. Your views are very good. Your points are very valid. Just you need a brush up of grammar.
Okay.
Okay. Ma'am,
Yes,
now.
Sachin, please.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So for me, personally, I prefer ebooks. Ebook is something like digital book, and it's very easy to carry. It has a mobility feature. That's what we all want, because nobody wants to carry book, and nobody wants that much spacious thing, and nobody wants that self that space. And ebook is as compared to paper book, it is very cheap, and usually you can find it on anywhere, and you can access in the internet. So like in our personal view, many engineers have passed their diploma using ebooks, and it is environment friendly. It has a mobility feature. And I just want to make a contrasting point of what Mira said, that she was saying that it is harmful for eyes, but if you are reading ebook, you can say on a tab or on a something which has a bigger screen, then it will not harm you that much. And what Bhupender was that he made that point, underline. Yeah, we do in paper book, we do underline and all the important points. We can also do in PDF also. If you know the edit option, there we can use underline and you can save it. So that's what I want to tell them. So this is all my side.
So I bring a one point for this. It means ebooks not for compatible for. So they it means they are never calculate the calculation of ebook. Always required the copy and pen like this. Yeah, financial account student. I
Yes.
don't think so. It will be more
Wait.
comfortable.
What did you say? I didn't get you. Could you just repeat it again?
As I am a commerce background, that's why I never try ebooks. It means if I go in calculation.
See,
Okay,
it's just
so
about the different point
it's your
of view.
personal opinion. So
Exactly, the topic is about your point of view. If you are saying paperbacks are better than ebooks, again it is your call. I have both the thing. I have used both the things, but I believe ebooks are good, but paperbacks have that feeling that I shared. They have the feeling that you can feel them, you can hold them, you can turn the pages, you can feel the paper.
exactly.
So for that reason, I actually love paperbacks, and I have a lot of books.
And one thing that why
I
I love
also have
ebook
Kindle.
that exactly. And when I got my tab, then on that day I installed Raymond Murphy, all the English books, because I was ready that yeah, I have a tab, I have a big screen, and there will be no problem in my eyes, so I can read it. That's good.
Yes,
And it is
exactly.
something
In
cheap that
ebook,
the
you
person
can change the font size if you are means books में आपको एक ही font मिलता है. If you have like weak eyesight, you can bigger the size of the font. You can change the font style as well. So
Yes,
these
and
are,
we
you
can.
can store so many books. You can download. You can keep the PDF. So many things you can do.
Yes, ma'am. We can use read mode in mobile also.
ma'am, save your laptop.
Yeah, I am trying to save my laptop. All right, who's next?
Yes.
Who said yes?
Yeah, may I speak, ma'am?
Hayat. Okay, Hayat, I believe you know the topic. Paperbacks versus ebooks. Means simple, print books versus ebooks.
Yeah, for me, I believe paperbacks it's more useful. When you read, you feel you read something, and also you can select the word where do you not understand. You can write remark there. You can return to that page for more understanding. And for ebooks, I think always when I read it in my phone, all the notification or notification of the publicity, they interrupt me, and oh yeah, I read, but I should go, I see what's that. And I think for me what more useful is paperbacks, because it's useful. And also what we do, we have a lot of PDF, but I didn't read it. Just I like that books, and I install them, but I never go to read them. So, but when I see always my books on the table, Yeah, when I want to sleep, I say yeah, I should read some page of that book, and so for me, I prefer books.
Is that all, Hayat?
Yeah.
All right. I believe the views were good. Whatever you have said, you have pointed out whatever you feel like. So good, Hayat. Just try to keep speaking for a longer period. That's all I would say. And please work on vocabulary. See, if your grammar is fine, try to put in some good vocabulary and we can what we say idiomatic language. Idiomatic language is also important.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's next?
Yes, ma'am.
Amit, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. E-books are good for environment, and we save paper. I listen, ma'am, when I cut one tree, then we make 400 paper from one tree. So we read easily e-book. So we have when we have time, like our ebook are in our mobile, and we are save, and we get easily, we are save paper, and we get easily from online, and we save money. But paper books are good for children because of they are not read from mobile and online. So paper book are good, books are good for children, and uh, e-books good for elder men. Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
Amit.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Amit, I don't know why आपका जो मेन प्रॉब्लम आता है ना वो आता है हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स के साथ.
Yes,
ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे आप मुझे यहाँ पे जैसे मैंने सेंटेंस लिखे हैं आपके प्रेफरेंस के लिए, वी आर सेव. अब यहाँ पे इस सेंटेंस में आर नहीं आएगा, वी सेव यहाँ पे आएगा, वी
We
सेव
save, yes.
सिंपली. ठीक है, यहाँ पे
Okay.
आर नहीं आएगा. उसके बाद आपने उसके बाद जो आपने यहाँ पे ई बुक्स गुड फॉर एल्डर, ये गलत है. यहाँ पे आपने हेल्पिंग वर्ब भी नहीं लगाया. ई बुक्स आर गुड फॉर एल्डर पीपल होगा या फिर एल्डर्स होगा. एल्डर मतलब बड़ा. बड़ा कौन? अगर आप एल्डर्स बोल रहे हैं तो वो प्लूरल हो जाता है बड़े. एल्डर पीपल बोल रहे हैं तो वो बड़े लोग. ठीक है,
Okay, ma'am.
यहाँ थोड़ा सा आपने हेल्पिंग वर्ब पे वर्क करना है. आपके हेल्पिंग वर्ब में गड़बड़ी होती है.
Okay,
आई लिसन
thank you,
नहीं
ma'am.
होगा. ऑलवेज रिमेम्बर, अगर आपने कोई बात सुनी है, इट इज आई हैव heard.
I have heard.
I
Okay, ma'am.
listen. No.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, क्योंकि आप बता पेड़ को काट के 400 पेपर बनाए जाते हैं. So yes, I have heard. Okay.
Okay,
Who's
ma'am.
next?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, Dipendra, you can.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there were so many advantages of using ebooks. Once you download, you can access your whole life. Talking about paper bags, it was very expensive in comparison of ebooks, because you cannot carry all of your paper bags from migrate to one place to another place, because it's very hard, because it's very heavy sometime, or you cannot carry even a bag, suitcase. It takes also a lot of space to carry your paperbacks from one place to another place. But talking about ebooks, it was cheaper. Sometimes I download from free. It doesn't require a single penny. Personally, I prefer ebooks because since I have been reading since 2017, so I have a lot of experience. What is the advantage of ebooks? Because ma'am, I have a $200,000 of ebooks. It was worth in my laptop. I have, which I saved in my laptop, $2 lakhs. So I'm talking about international ebooks. You cannot buy it because it was very expensive in comparison of our national ebooks. Because with the help of internet, you can access anywhere in the world because you just need an internet connection and you can access. But talking about paper books, you cannot access. Even it was so expensive. So how you can, if you are going to pack or all your books in the suitcase and you are going, airport, it will charge you extra dollars. So it was very hard to keep in all the things inside your suitcase. But you can saved a million of ebooks in your single device and you can access anywhere in the world. It just you need to require an internet connection and you enjoy yourself and you learn something from your PDF book. Because I personally I download it was totally free because I have ma'am, I have know already or several websites which makes me to download free ebooks. And also I got a lot of things which I learned. It will also help me in the future, to reading some good books, international writers. So it is really easy to access ebooks in our mobile devices, laptop, or whatever you have using your device. So that's all. It is profitable for us in comparison of paperbacks. So I'm always prefer everyone to read ebooks because it is very cheap and sometimes you will get in free. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, very good, Dipendra. Dipendra, you are making a lot of mistakes while speaking. A lot of. I mean, a proper list I have. You can access your whole life. First of all, can you please describe how can we access our whole life? I mean, I couldn't get actually.
Ma'am, once you download ebooks, you can access. You have saved in your Google Drive. Yeah, it is very easy, ma'am.
Okay.
But you cannot, ma'am, carry. I will not guarantee you once you purchase a physical book, it will be lost also. So it's happened with us, ma'am.
Okay, now I got it. So what is the advantage? What is the advantages? नहीं होगा. What are the advantages? Advantages plural word है. $2 lakh.
Ma'am, what to say in English? $200,000.
वो जो भी है आपने lakhs बोला ना, वो लाख बोला आपने, वो गलत था.
2 lakhs.
It was so expensive. For example, you were talking about present that paperbacks are expensive. आपने बोला it was so expensive. Need and require both has the same meanings. So better है कि आप सिर्फ ये बोले you need or you require. To reading, I have got so many books, international books to read, not to reading. I am always prefer others. Others को आप prefer कैसे करेंगे? I always, पहली बात तो M नहीं आएगा sentence में, फिर उसके बाद I always encourage others. Prefer अपने लिए use होता है. Okay?
Yeah, ma'am.
Please work on your mistakes, especially the grammatical mistakes जो आप कर रहे हैं. Who is next?
May I, ma'am?
Yes, Reena, go ahead.
Good afternoon. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I would prefer paperback books because I love it. I love it because there is no need to take care of paper books. It means if you want to go in village in a rural area, then you can free. If you have if you have an electronic if you have a electronics ebook, then you have to take care if there is a light proper light supply, and there is need of for and you also take care of the computers, it means laptop and mobile also. But you have a paperback books, then no need to that types. You have to you have to not solve you have to not solve these types of problem. You have to not face that types of problem. So if you read, even when you use I use ebook in computer and electronic media, then my eye is not relax. If I in paper book at a night, then I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable, and so I can say that obvious it is paper books is not easily available, but ebooks is easily available. You can download anywhere. If but there is a problem internet. If internet is not available that place, and if sometime one problem bill comes, your storage is full. If you want to read that time, then you have to delete that some content of some content of your mobile. And if you have a even if you read the paper books, then you can continue read. There is no any types of disturbance come. But when I read ebooks, then come it occurs so many disturbance. It occurs so many ad at a time, then I disturb that because the man is a curious person, always try what is coming inside, and they gives lots of advertisement, then I disturb. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Reena, again, everything was good. Your views, everything, grammatical mistakes बहुत हुई हैं आपकी. They have to not solve. They have to not solve. ये आपने बोला. ये आपके यहाँ पे होना चाहिए था. They don't have to solve. They gives. They के साथ gives नहीं आएगा. They के साथ give आएगा. They. ऐसी और grammatical mistakes. So थोड़ा सा आप लोग आपको जिन स्टूडेंट्स को मैंने अभी ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक्स के लिए बोला है, प्लीज ब्रश अप योर टेंसेस. ये ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक्स आपकी टेंसेस के थ्रू ही खत्म होंगी.
Ma'am, how to work, ma'am? I tried a lot, ma'am, but
how do you try a lot? Please tell me. Do you know about tenses?
Yes, ma'am, I know.
Yes, so how do you work? How do you read? How do you learn tenses? Please tell me that.
Yes, ma'am. I know each and every rules of tenses.
Each and every rule.
Yes, ma'am. But when I speak, I cannot identify this. It means I know singular, plural, and each and everything I know. But when I speak,
when you speak, you make mistakes. So then, Reena, you can only improve yourself by speaking, because you don't speak much. You only speak in this class. That's why you get a lot of mistakes while you speaking.
Yes, ma'am, you are my inspiration, because you tell me, then I inspired, ma'am, how to work. I have to improve myself, but how
Yes,
I
yes,
don't know.
yes.
I work a lot, ma'am, but sorry.
I understand, Reena. Actually, Reena, I would suggest you to join Hello. ये कौन सा group है इनका? English Times. Because there are other students as well. You will practice with the other students. So हो सकता है कि definitely होगा कि आपकी जो grammatical
Ma'am.
mistakes है ये नहीं हो.
Hello, कौन सा ma'am? Hello.
Just one point. If she wants to come, then she can come. I want her to come.
But what is your group? I don't know how to come with you.
Do you read chat?
No.
This chat, comment. Okay, I'm
Yes,
just typing one message. Just see that.
Okay.
So, Reena, these students have this, what do we call it?
Telegram.
Telegram, yes.
Okay.
On Telegram. Telegram is an app on which they have a English time group. What they do, they take a topic, they pick a topic, and then they speak on that topic. Means they have conversations, sometimes debates, different things. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So if
Okay,
you will
auntie.
join these people, you will definitely improve your
my.
English.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So this is what I
Ma'am,
believe you should do.
it's not guaranteed. Okay, I can give them confidence for speaking, but if they practice a lot, then they can improve. Otherwise, it's not like join group and you will get magic and that will happen. If you will practice, then definitely you will get something.
Yes,
It
yes.
is
What is
something,
the
okay?
time of this group? Mean when
You can say every time. Just I'm typing one message, just focus on it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
And Sachin, don't show your face to her.
Is ma'am there? Ma'am, are you there?
I think she has left.
It's a power cut, I think.
Yes, connection problem.
Okay, so I just want to tell to some members. I think who was that? Reena ma'am, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Reena ma'am and Meera ma'am, are you there?
I think Mira is
I
not
think Meera,
in.
yeah. Okay, no problem. So if they want to come, they can come and practice with us. It's not like that you will get the things easily. It is something that you need to give time, and if you are giving time, definitely you will improve.
But how?
Because
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I have messaged one that whoever wants to join, they can join. Simple.
Okay, thank you.
I have messaged one. I drop a message. You can say check in the comment box.
Can I start, ma'am?
Yes, Yogita, you can.
In my opinion, both have the merits as well as demerits. If I'm talking about paper books, so it have their own benefit. Like if someone reads something from paper book, so that person is in a comfort zone. They have a feeling. It is not affecting. It is not paper book is not affecting her eyes too much. As well as if I talking about ebook, so it affect our eyes too much. We can read ebook in dark. If someone sleep with us, so that time we are not able to prefer paper book. It make disturbance for that person. Like if someone have the addiction, if someone have the addiction of reading and learning new things, so it is not possible to carry the book anywhere if they are traveling, or they are doing they are doing every any work. But in the comparison, ebook can be carried easily. If we have a technology, so why we should not implement in our life? We can use ebook as well as paper book. That's it, ma'am.
Yogita, only today we did this topic. Everyone has or have. आपने have बोला. Everyone have. यहाँ पे everyone has use होगा. Right? Please take care of that. ये तो छोटी मोटी grammatical mistakes ब्लंडर बन जाती हैं आगे जाके. फिलहाल बाकी तो चीजें आपकी ठीक थी, बस ये थोड़ा सा ये छोटी मोटी grammatical mistakes पे
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am is like kahin wo aa na jaye. Sachin, what is this?
Ma'am, that girl.
What girl?
Oh. Who was that? Who is she?
Who is she? Who?
Ma'am,
Rina.
Rina.
Ina?
No, ma'am.
She
Just
is
you
talking
have
about
shown us
the baby, ma'am.
baby. That baby.
Is a boy.
Boy?
Yes.
Yeah, he is a boy.
Athar's baby. Remember I told you Athar is my Jiju.
Oh my goodness. Let me take a picture of it. Could you just call it again?
Okay, may I?
Athar's baby, na? Yes, yes. Yusha.
Okay. So we have both some advantage and disadvantage for both paperbacks and ebooks. We know that paperbacks are costly, while ebooks are almost free. But I don't think for new edition and for bestseller book we have to pay. I think they are not free online. Um, uh, if we are talking about paperbacks, you have to cut off a lot of trees for making paper, while for ebook they can easily download in our phone, and uh, yeah, and yeah, we can carry our phone anywhere, anywhere, yeah, anywhere. And ebooks, if I talking about ebooks, it is harmful for eyes, and we have to scrolling our screen again and again. That thing I don't like, and yeah. Last but not least, I like to go asleep while reading book. You know that you told that we have some feelings for paper book back, so I like to go sleep while I am reading, but I can't do this with my mobile because of radiation. I like to keep my mobile away while uh, while sleeping. So that's it, ma'am.
Yes, very good, Vishakha. Vishakha, try to speak more.
Yes,
Please.
ma'am.
Okay.
Hi.
So who's next? No.
Ma'am,
good
May I?
शुभम जल्दी से फोटो क्लिक करो.
मैं स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकता हूँ.
Yes, who's saying may I? Sajal, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I prefer to e-bag because ebooks are very easy to carry comparison to paperbacks, because at this time everyone likes to take the class on online, and all the organization provide all the books or materials online. So, and we use to ebooks to we save trees and environment basically, and ebooks are easy to access. You save in your mobiles, and you access anywhere and anytime, like office, traveling, and anywhere. And ebooks is a part of time management, because you have ebooks to you read anytime anywhere, because you save your times, and you uh, do some other works, and uh, uh, and you use the paper books. You want to have enough space to carry and to read, because you not read the paper books anytime or anywhere, like in your office, on in the traveling, and and like ebooks is available, easily available comparison to paper books, because sometime we want to some international books, other countries, so is a very costly and not available too easily, or and the ebook is available in a low cost and easily. So my opinion is the ebooks are better than paper books.
Very good. Yes, Sajal. Sajal, only the grammatical mistakes, I would say you are using ing form. See, the topic is about general, like which one do you prefer in general or which one do you find better. So you're going to use only present simple tense in such topics. You are using ing form of verb. So
Okay,
this
ma'am,
is where
sorry.
you are making mistakes. Only this, although your ideas are good, just this grammatical mistakes takes you down.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, may I go next?
Razi, please go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. So I would like I would like paperbacks. So the book, ma'am, there is a plethora of emotions attached with the novels. When you go live through the pages, then you will find there is a statement you can highlight, you can underline, and you can feel that statement when you are reading. But on the other hand, on ebooks I won't get that emotions. So I want to tell about, I have collection of books, and if you are fond of reading, then you will never prefer ebooks, because after sometimes in ebooks you will face the problem of insomnia, itchy eyes. Yesterday only we were discussing that, my friend and I, we were discussing that before hitting the sack, we always check our WhatsApp. And if you check continuously for half an hour or 1 hour, you will face the problem in your sleep or itchy eyes. So they are using the drops for that. So instead of that, that's okay. Like during flights, you are using ebook, but for a long run, if you are really a lover of books, so you need to go with paper books. I find it really very interesting, and you can read that highlighted point any times. You can use it any times, multiple times. So yes, I really love paper books, ma'am.
Very good, Razi.
And,
Good choice of words. Good choice of word. Finally, there is one student who uses good vocabulary. For example, plethora you said, and you also said when while hitting the sack. So, idiomatic language you have used very good, Razi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nice. What is the meaning of plethora? Was doing in plethora means Yogita in a large number of quantity. Plethora, बहुत सारी, many. Someone was doing Bhupinder, are you trying to say something?
Yes, yes. I'm saying in specific area required the paper books, and it means both on their own place. It means suppose I'm traveling, I'm going somewhere else, so I can use ebook. Suppose I'm doing something calculation related thing, so I prefer always paper books. So, and even ebooks also reducing our memorize power. So, for example, earlier before, it means right now we never try to memorize our mobile number in our mind. We always prefer save it in our mobile. We never try, but because of mobile, so we are. It means reducing the our memorize
Bhupinder,
power.
I believe you have already spoken on the topic. Can you please save it for tomorrow because there are other students in the line. Okay. So yeah, I understood your point. I got your point. So who will speak? I believe many students are left. Ajmol, Chandan, Shalasa, Shubham, 4
Ma'am,
students
I
are
have a
left.
question.
So would you like to speak?
I have a question
Yes,
regarding to
Shubham.
this. How can we forget about thing which we have memorized the thing? Because
Yeah.
saving the number is different thing and reading is different thing. So how can we forget this on ebooks?
I don't know. Would you like to say something, or you are just trying to counterpart?
No, I want to ask this clear this doubt.
So I'm
Who said
so
Vinder? Yeah.
for example, if during finalization of the balance sheet, so how can you possible to you can finalize the balance sheet on ebook? Let me know how can you finalize the balance sheet, the cash flow statement, profit and loss account without on it means on ebook.
Finalize the balance sheet.
Yeah, balance sheet, cash flow statement, profit and loss account, fund statement. You require I said you some specific area require the paper books. Even we are adopting both paper book as well as e-book. Both are good on their own respective place.
Yes. There.
So does anyone else has to add anything?
Ma'am, I would like to add something. Someone said ebooks are harmful for eyes, her eyes. But ma'am, ebooks not for harmful for eyes.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am. How are you,
Good
ma'am?